Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and today I think we're going to make a start on actually getting things together. I think we're going to make the lithium batteries. I think that's the step we need to do here. So, let's make lithium batteries. We're just going to go straight into it. We don't have time to muck about. Not first. No one's taken first, so you could be. I will go for 1,000 batteries per minute. Seems like a lot, but... And hello, Dave. Okay. That's all fairly simple stuff to make. Lithium salt, sodium percolate, pompocolate, who knows. Sodium chlorate, we need sodium hydroxide solution, oh god. Well, actually, sodium hydroxide solution. We could use this to make the sodium, and then use the sodium to make sodium hydroxide, and then use the sodium hydroxide to make sodium hydroxide solution. You missed last night, past our hours before stream, working on meme for March now. Thank you so much. I know it's silly, but I'm kind of concerned of how few memes we have. It doesn't bother me, but it doesn't bother me. I just expected to see more people going like, ooh, chance to win. That's alright. There we go. That's going to give us a byproduct of sodium hydroxide, hydrogen gas. That's alright. Okay, so we need to make a couple of changes here because clearly we're not respecting the colours. And you must always respect the colours. Where the heck are you if you're not respecting the colours? I'm not sure why it's using the old electrolyzers. That's what I'm actually trying to figure out. That's probably fine. When I just said respecting the colours, it just clicked in my head what I was saying, and that sounded a lot more racially charged than it was really meant to be. Okay. But still not untrue. You must respect people. Just don't go around calling them the colours. That's probably not required. That's probably a dick move, bro. Dick move. Alright, so... what do we got? So this is make lithium batteries. We're gonna need those. Did we already have that selected? Done, it's in the channel. Oh, excellent. We've got a new meme, do we? I'm excited. I was gonna try not react, but I failed immediately. Yeah, that's a meme. Meme achieved. Okay. Meme achieved. Thank you. Thank you for another entry. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, I see, because... Right. You're thinking you start Space Exploration 6... Oh, because you just finished Space Exploration, it's about time that you start on the next one? You're a madman. You're an absolute madman. Okay, and we would like to do that. Cool. Byproducts, just water. I don't think water is a byproduct. We just don't get the... Where does the water coming from? Why? You know, it's fine. Okay, so what do we need to be successful? Well, that's a silly question. We need a lot of things to be successful. We need a lot of chemical labs for sure. Well, let's start from the back. Got liquefiers, we carry those around. Electrolyzers, we're going to need those. So let's grab like... You know what? We don't even need to grab them. We've got them here. At some point I thought it'd be a good idea to just carry electrolyzers around. And I was wrong. Okay, just drop those in there. Think about starting a K2SE run? Scientific discovery helpfully abbreviated to STD. That's unfortunate. That's highly unfortunate. Chemical furnace, we need like 40 of them. We even have 40 of them? We have 14 of them. Oh no, we do have 40 of them. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so where are we going to build these lithium-ion batteries? I feel that I don't really like to build in that corner because I know so. Why did I just keep using this corner? I mean, this corner is doing well. I mean, we could just build out here. Or use this patch, because it's not like this patch is really doing much after this. I think regardless, I think we should still get something going. Oh, why not? Why not up here? We don't need many lithium-ion batteries. Just come up here, use it there. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. And so we need to bring in a few things. Plastic, cobalt, lithium sodium hydroxide, interesting. Oh god, I figured how fast this train is. It's a bit scary. That's alright, I'm brave and I'm not frightened by trains. I think anyone on the production team caught that. You know what? Probably not. I reckon no one caught that until it's too late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? We haven't used this for a while, but let's use it now. This has always been a good plan. Actually, before we go and do that, I would like to sort out something else real quick. I'm going to grab this train. And I would like to fix up this. It's not desperately urgent that it's fixed up, but I would like to fix it. I mean, there's a comment I'd like to make, but it makes it so identifying about how people don't notice things until they're too late. But it's so identifying, I actually can't talk about it, which is a shame. One day I probably will be able to talk about it, but I can't now. Just know that I want to. That's just Seif being incredibly vague. I'm sorry. I wish I didn't have to be vague on that one, but I kind of do. Find typos in product labels and are like, how did nobody catch that? Yeah. We found one of those at work recently where a thing that we've been doing for years and years has always been incorrect, and we're just like, huh, only now do we realize this. That's concerning in multiple ways. It was nothing major, it was just like a, oh, that's strange sort of thing. Okay, so we've got a way to get sand now. Good. Good. Got electrolyzers. We should have everything we need aside from the raw resources themselves. This is working, right? Can we change that to 50? Oh. 5,000 still might actually be correct, strangely enough. Right, it is, but for the wrong reasons. Okay, we're just going to fix this up real quick. And then I would like to... This isn't hugely important, I just like to get it under control. Because this station should be active. There's a difference between crappy translated Chinese manual and full fluent. I think what it is usually, it's not even that people can't read, it's that how long can you look at something before you just sort of stop paying enough attention. That's, I think, what usually happens. Like, it's just, I don't even want to say laziness, it's just people just don't see it because, you know, don't see the forest for the trees, essentially. Okay, so I just want to be able to connect this just a little bit better because I would like to keep getting the stuff in. I don't really want to waste the oxygen we've got now because oxygen is precious. But the other way around. Yeah, that does a lot better. Right, and you know what? I don't care about this last one. I was saying oxygen's precious and all, but I just realized I don't care about that last one. Okay. Oxygen's precious until I stopped caring. And then who cares what's precious, right? Okay, cool. So that should be allowing 4 trains to come pick it up. Nice. There we go, that's good. Okay, let's get back to making our lithium. Complacency. Exactly. I mean, complacency might be part of it, but I also, like, they probably just don't care that much. Okay. Sorry, I've just got to sort something out. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, we've just got some miscommunication happening at the moment. So I can't stream tomorrow because my mum is going to be in town and I'd like to, you know, see her. So that's why I'm not streaming tomorrow. But for a moment there it looked like she wasn't coming, so we had no idea what was happening. But now it's confirmed that she is going to be here, so hooray, I get to see mum. Alright. Good. Okay. So now what I'd like is to have this station somewhat exist. And it exists. Now keep in mind this is just to make lithium batteries. It should make about 1,000 lithium batteries per minute, which is probably more than we ever really need anytime soon. But once we have them, you know, it's done. And sometimes you just want to make all the batteries, right? And then, which way does this go? After that, it goes upwards. Okay, sweet. Excellent. That is what we're talking about. Interesting. Oh, because of that little bit of a jiggins, we are having problems. Okay, well, can you remove the jiggins, please? And then put the fish back in the water, because I don't want the fish. Okay, goodbye fish. And I probably didn't want to use a whole bunch of resources doing that, but that's alright. Now, they should be two different colours. They are not connected. It looks like they are, but they're not. Okay, that's fine. It really does look like they're connected. Okay, awesome. So now what we do is we start bringing in the stuff we need. The first one's easy. It's plastic. Second one is cobalt oxide. Might have a problem with that one. Yeah. We don't have cobalt oxide yet. Okay. We'll go sort that out at the moment. Lithium salt. That one's easy. Verified by... Verified. Okay. Sure. We should be making lots of lithium salt, so that shouldn't be a problem. Chark, gold ore, titanium. Oh, hell. We're going to need to go one further out. Not a problem. I mean, that's the genius of these stations, right? You can just easily just make them a bit bigger. And I say genius correctly, by the way. It is a genius station design. Chark. Sodium hydroxide. Yep, sodium hydroxide, which I... Do we have that? We do. We might have a problem with sodium hydroxide, so we may need to make more of that very soon. And then we need gold ore, which again I don't think we have. That's okay, we can make that, and titanium ore. Interesting. I know we don't have that. Why are you not happy? Because there's a plastic train that is... Oh... I see. Train limits, huh? There you go. Last day of presidential elections in Russia. Putin is going to win with 107% of the votes. Oh, that's... I assume that's a joke. That's got to be a joke number, right? It's funny, but it's got to be a joke number, right? Okay, so we are having a bit of a... That's... He must have lost a little support. Hey, Russian politics is dangerous, you know? People losing sport all the time. Losing sport, losing lives. That wasn't comforting. Shout out to the people congratulating him on winning in the landslide before voting started. To be fair, everyone does that. Yeah, everyone thinks their party's going to win. Just usually it's not quite so rigged. Usually, I'd hope anyway. Not as worried about that as I was before. Okay, I'm going to be run down by a train. Lol, changed my mind. Okay. So, I don't think this is going to go as well as I had initially hoped. But we're going to try. And hope whatever I'm doing here helps. I don't think it's going to make enough sodium hydroxide, but hopefully it does the job for now. I think most of my sodium hydroxide... What is my sodium hydroxide even needed for? I know it's needed for aluminium, but what else? It was a tongue-in-cheek way of saying, oh, we know it's rigged? Oh, okay then. I mean, can't be that hard to win that election. Not like he has anyone going against him, right? And you are stuck. Okay, you go to a fill train. Actually, does he even have anyone going against him? Or have I misunderstood this whole thing? Yeah, to defeat Padamir Vlutin. Well, it's nice to know that the communist era of the one-party votes have gone away, because that'd be unfortunate if that was continued. Okay, cool, so that's that. So we need to sort out cobalt oxide next. Which, you don't need to go that way, you don't need to go that way. So where are we making cobalt? I feel like we're making it somewhere along here. There. Now, cobalt oxide, I don't actually know how we're going to make that. But I'm hoping that it's just part of the process of making cobalt, and it'll be really easy. I may be wrong on that one. Not quite the regular process. Okie dokie. That sucks a bit. But thankfully we've got extra room. Cobalt oxide, we need cobalt ore and limestone. Okay, do we have washing plants? Tell me I can get rid of... Okay, this will be easy. I say that because we've done this a million times already. So... because we're making cobalt ingots already, right? Making 400. How many... funnily enough, it's about 400. That's concerning. It'll be concerning when we try to expand that out, but let's not worry about that right now. Okay, so we need limestone. How much limestone? Not much. We only need like that much limestone. And then of course you need all the other things that make the mud to the level we need. We need light mud. And then of course you need thick mud and then dense mud. And then you need the mud. Give me my mud. Can't hide my mud forever. I deserve it. I'm a good boy who deserves his mud. Okay. And now the good boy has his mud, and the good boy has his water. We do need to figure out what to do with the mud, which is a classic mistake from what I've just done there. So classic, I can't believe I've done it again. As Britney Spears would say, oops, I've done it again. I've messed up the classics. Oops. You damn fool, Britney, you did it again. Stop it, Britney. Stop. Get some help. Okay, this is a top-up valve. Then we're going to put a big tank in there, which we're not even going to worry about just yet. We're just going to put it in there. And then the mud out. Can we do it this way? If we get a liquefier, I don't know if it's going to work the way I want it to, but we're going to try. By God, we're going to try. If we go like pick up like that, drop like that. Right? Go deeper. Then we go pick up like that, drop like that. And pick up like that, drop like that. There we go. Then we just need to get some water, which is very easy. And the mud comes out. We put the mud back in there. So that way, any mud that we collect that we don't want, we can just chuck in there and it'll turn into mud water, and then the cycle continues. It is the circle of life, it is the wheel of fortune. Excellent. So then we have limestone. Right, we don't need to cook it. Always good when you don't have to cook it. Let him cook, boys. Let him cook. Actually, don't let him cook. Alright. Then, we need ore processors, which is fine because we totally have ore processors. We have no ore processors. I kind of saw that one coming a mile away. But then we'd have my cobalt ore. Get rid of that. I don't need that where it is. I don't even like that where it is. Then we expand this out. We allow some of this cobalt, but not all of it, to go this way. We have plenty of cobalt storage. Cobalt ingot storage. I don't think I'm worried. Then we figure out which way this train goes. It goes down. Excellent. Everyone would like to go down on a train. I've seen the images. Don't think you haven't. Oh no. Look, you know what? I can only assume I know what that is. The oops has given it away, and I'll add it. You know what? I know how to use this one. I'm going to use this one. So, let me finish what I'm doing, and then I'll have a plan for that song. I need the ultimate oops sound, and I know what the ultimate oops sound would be. What is the one thing that can go wrong in a Seablock base? The one thing. If you can figure that out, you know what I'm going to use this for. There's only one thing that can ever go wrong in Seablock. I mean, aside from like the first 10 minutes. But the first 10 minutes does not count. That's what my first girlfriend told me anyway. You haven't checked out Sounds of Factorio? But don't worry, we'll play it before we get too invested in it. We'll set it up first and then we'll... What does it usually want? Arithmetics or... I forget what it wants more of. Constant combinators and deciders. It doesn't really want arithmetics. Okay. Let's slow those arithmetics down in that notch. Oh, we didn't even have arithmetics. Okay. My bad, sorry. I thought this was America. Okay, let's add this new song. Oops. Okay, import string, let's put it there. Not a long one, is it? We'll put it here. The bots will get to finish it on their own. Can I put blueprint away? Have we just dropped the blueprint on the ground, or is it just... Okay, the bots will figure it out. I don't want to do this right now anyway. Oh, there it is. Britney Spears, oops, I did it again, K. I like the K. Okay, let's see how it goes. Now, we wanted some ore processors, which I believe we've already set up. Okay, we have. But because this train doesn't know where it lives, it is sat there awkwardly waiting for me to come home. Daddy Seif, where are you? I miss you. Please come home. Is Macca's service restored? You heard there were issues? I haven't been to Macca's in a while. Ever since Panda decided she liked drive-through coffee at a different place. We just haven't gone there much. And that changed everything. Once Panda decided she wanted to get a drive-through coffee somewhere else, it's like Macca's just doesn't get a drive-through. So their business income has fallen dramatically. Okay. So that's going to take a little bit to get itself together, but that's alright. I just want to go and drop off what we've got. No, I need to go back there, don't I? Because I just need regular cobalt, don't I? No, I don't. I need gold and titanium. Titanium is kept... I don't know where I'm going, and everything's just flashing around me, and it's very scary. People couldn't pay for their order, mostly in Australia. Well, Australia's not New Zealand, so we're probably okay. It's a classic mistake people make all the time. Australia is not New Zealand, despite how Australia wanted us to be. Historically true. Although I think Zoe's making a play for it again. Okay, so that gets my titanium made. Wonderful. Now I just need my titanium to be able to go on a train. The island was affected to a lesser extent. Also, Japan was down. Oh no. Japan's down. Well, actually, from what I've heard from a friend, Japan is kind of a weird place technology-wise. Like, his line is that Japan is like amazingly technologically advanced and then just fails in the weirdest ways. So... We're going to need both. Wow, I was going to say different stuff, but look at that. It's right there. It's carbon. It's not as good as, you know, whatchamacallits. It's not as good as chalk, but it'll do the job. And as far as I'm concerned, that's all I need. Oh, perfect. One off, directly on. One of your company's data centers got attacked by ransomware, caused a lot of trouble in Sweden. Well, they'll live. Sweden has had the troubles. Which, hang on, speaking of the troubles, isn't today St. Patrick's Day? St. Patrick's. Where's St. Paddy's? Give me the day, damn it. It is St. Patrick Day. Wonderful. What a good day. It is. You're home drunk from a party. Wonderful. There you go. Okay, and then we need to find the gold as the next step. I used to celebrate St. Patrick's Day a lot more, but not so much these days. I'll just listen to, like, songs that, when you really think about it, are really kind of nasty that they exist. Like My Little Armalite, or Kinky Boots. Both good songs. They are just about murdering people, unfortunately, but good songs. Ugh. Down in the glen, where I want to be, a lion in the dark with the Provo Company. Comrade on my left and a comrade on my right, and a clip of ammunition for me little Armalite. That is true. But still. Don't want to make a habit of it. Unless I'm playing RimWorld, in which case accidents happen. I should have like a ethical run of RimWorld, and if I do something illegal, I should be put to a court. A court of my peers. The truly only ethical RimWorld run. That's the dumbest idea I've had today. Which peers? Because some of them would have you executed for not doing enough war crimes. Oh, it'd be chat, obviously. Obviously it'd be chat. Because you guys are apparently my peers. Whether you agree with that or not, I don't know. The only ethical way to play RimWorld is not playing it at all. I mean, I've got a very ethical way to play it. It's so ethical, it's extremely ethical. It is the most ethical run. I was going to play it that way, but now they've announced the expansion, I think I need to do just an expansion run before I do my extremely ethical run. It is going to be the most ethical run you'll ever see. Peers, not viewers. Peers implies that I need to actually contact other RimWorld players. I know many other RimWorld players. You know what? I could probably get peers. I would need other RimWorld streamers. So I just get a couple of RimWorld streams together and be like, okay, you're making a pun. Peers, not viewers. I don't get the pun, I'm sorry. Now you know what Soulburn feels like every day. Peer and view both mean see something. Oh, yeah, okay, that's clever. You're right, you're right. This is the Soulburn experience. Making a really good joke and Seif just completely missing it. Next time you see him, just be like, I understand you. He'll be so confused, but it'll be worth it for me. Best pun of my life and Seif missed it. Wasn't that good? No, it was still good. Okay. Gold or pick. I think that's everything we need now. Empty cargo. If high stands for puns and that didn't meet them. Oh, okay. I have more of a scattershot approach for puns. If I've made a pun, then that counts as a good one. You're like quality assurance for puns over there. We regret to inform you that our recent quality control has failed. We endeavour to try harder in the future to not repeat our previous mistakes. Please accept this basket of muffins as apology. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm allergic to baskets of muffins. Not the muffins, it's the basket that gets me. Are the muffins stale? Probably. Thank you. Okay. So what is the first thing we need to do? First thing we need to do is make the batteries. Okay, that's not helping anyone. What is the first thing we need to do? What is step one? This is where I'm struggling. Where are we getting these from? Getting those from the molten salt. Where are we getting that from? Where are we getting salt from? There. And that one's easy. Where are we getting this from? Ah, hell. It's recursive already, that's the problem. Okay. So the problem is already we're kind of doing some recursive shit. Which will work great once it turns on. Unfortunately, it's not turned on yet. So let's just do the easy stuff first. Okay, that's that. I'm good at turning you on. Wonderful. Wonderful new. Okay. Let's get this lithia salt. And let's just get that started, shall we? Because if we can get this started, that's something. So we'd like 14 of these. Relatively simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. And then through the other direction. Yes. Okay. Good start. No, it's not a good start because we need to get them out again. That will get my lithium out. Is lithium needed for anything else, actually, while I'm thinking about it? A lithium. Not really, no. No, it's not. That's gonna be... That's my lithium salt? Yes. Okay, so my plan is we're just going to keep building these things until we're actually done something, and then we'll figure out how to get the machine to turn on for the first cycle. Once it turns on for the first cycle, then everything will be fine. Okay, so that should be good. Nope. I just made it mad. Okay, that's lithium. Wonderful. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see if you want lithium. If you don't want lithium, you probably didn't want to see that. Okay. So then we need 30 of these, so 15 aside. Let's maybe build that over here. And let's get a train in here. Why am I worried that that's jammed up for something stupid? It probably is. If I take a guess, I'd say this has not been signaled. Yeah! I know the game I play. I know that I do nothing right. How fast is that going? I think it's only a level 1 train. I am correct. Cool. Then I want 30 of these if I recall correctly. Don't worry about it, Factorio. Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. So, 15 aside. And what we're also going to do is do it correctly. Yeah, we're going to bust all that down because we did it incorrectly, and now we're going to do it correctly. That is 12. So 3 more would be rad. Okay. How much of a belt is this going to take? Should only be 1, right? Yeah, not even a problem. Sweet. Okay, then we are going to go out, 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 out. And then, because they're going in the same direction, we just go in and in and in. Yeah. Perfect. So then what we need is the cobalt oxides. Yep. Alright, didn't die. We mix that with the lithium. Okay. We probably want to go back this way, quite frankly. Okay, good. Then we flip it. Can we gyrate? Nope, cannot flip or gyrate. Okay. I apologize. I didn't realize that you had so little fun in your life. And then we're going to run out of blue belts very soon. The important thing is that production is done. So that's one more thing that has been, that's lithium cobalt oxide. Okay, awesome. Which is one of the 4 ingredients we needed. In fact, we now have 2 of the ingredients we needed because one of them is just plastic. That's an easy one. We don't even need to think about plastic. Okay, my advice to everyone, if you're thinking about plastic right now, stop. Stop right now. Thank you very much. Can't flip, can't gyrate. What is this? That was previously protest. Sure is. You got us. That's good. Okay, we need carbon. How much? Don't make enough. Okay. Can we just sort of flip this around like that? We can, and we shall. Bang bang. Most damage to me these days is done by me making holes in the ground. Oh, hell. I think if I do this, it should work. I was incorrect. Clearly. Okay, so that should make my carbon in a very tightly compact section. Possibly, one might say, too tightly compacted. But rather than try and fix it, we're going to just break it further. Meh. There we go. Perfect. And now it'll make my carbon. Well, no, now it'll make my carbon. Cool, that is another thing that is done. Then we come into a slightly more difficult part of our lives. But not a huge part of our lives. So we need the lithium salt. That we know. How am I going to do this? If I can continue to stay in this form, that would be nice. I don't know how viable that is, though. It's not a huge space. Maybe I can. How many belts worth of stuff do we even want? Yeah, see, if we only want... Why do we do this with the plastic? Okay, we've run out of belts, not a problem. It sounds like it'll be a problem, but it's not, it's fine. We'll put the plastic through here. Okay. Now we're going to do a quick run through of here, just to let the bots, you know, stretch their legs. Because the bots should be allowed to stretch their legs every now and then. Yeah, get some air. Because look at them, they're happy now. I'm a good bot dad. As opposed to what chat thinks of me. I'm such a good robot dad. One thing I realized is I can use predictions as like a way to see which side people are on. So it's like a vote, but as long as I never redeem it, then it just becomes like an opinion poll. That everyone knows what everyone voted. So it's like an opinion poll for the stream. Thinking about that today. Yeah, that's... Do we need any more electrolyzers, actually? We do still need 20 of them, which means we don't need quite as many electrolyzers. We aren't even requesting electrolyzers. You're downloading updates, you're going to play SE again? Bro, you finished SE, you don't need to do it anymore. You're free. You're safe, you can play a good mod like Seablock. Actually, space exploration is pretty fun. It was SE to 0.5. Has that much really changed? Do you need to do this yourself again? Oh, can you just stop for a sec? Okay, well you've crashed instead. No input fluid. Oh shoot, you got no water, buddy? Oh hell, that ain't gonna hold up. What? There you go, sorry. Are we good? Is this... I think this plant's all good now. I think this plant's back to full working. This plant is fully operational. This time warehouses are part of the game. Were warehouses not in it before? I thought they were. Okay, so... Oh, by now my bot should have finished making the music. So we test how good it works. Okay. Let's see how this new piece of music works. Done? I think it's done. It just needs to be hooked into power. I don't know why it doesn't have power. Now it does. Okay, let's see what this new one sounds like. Let's do a quick reset. Dun dun. I like the chick chick. Yeah. Oh, no, that's good. Yeah, this works. Okay. Okay. Oof, that's loud. That last bit's surprising. That bit's a bit loud. Okay, that's good. That's good. No, I love it. perfect. It's exactly what I want to use it for. But now what I need is some accumulators. Now I need some accumulators. Not question why. It'll all be apparent soon. As opposed to me, which isn't apparent now. Okay. What I want is high capacity accumulators. 10 megajoules, that's not much. I probably need to go higher capacity than that for this to work. Okay, that's fine, we'll do that later. Actually, let's prepare it now. 50 megajoules is not actually that much more. Well, the thing is, it only has a certain output, so yeah, actually that might be fine. What about a slow? Stores 4 megajoules, max is 30. Right? So, how long would that last for? If you've got 4,000 divided by 30, it would last for 133 seconds. You know what? That's actually all I need. I just need one of these, really. About 5. And then what we do is we set it up in a place. I'm not sure where yet. Maybe over here. This just seems to be the place where we throw music into. Okay. Let's pull this down. Can I pull it down myself? Which is a disturbing question that I never want to repeat. That sounds like I'm talking about something dodge. I love the engineer graphic when you're doing this. You're just vibing. Do you even read about like the thing with Stardew Valley where it's like, I've just taken them all away from me, which rendered the whole point of this. Just ruined the whole point of this. Okay, never mind. Anyway, the thing about Stardew Valley where it's like it's faster to harvest on going one way than the other way. That was wild to read about. Like, only slightly, but if you're doing lots of harvesting, it's like reasonably faster in a speedrun perspective. It's just one of those, like, speedrunners. They'll do anything they can to avoid playing the game. We don't need any more turbines for now, so we can stop that. We can hold off on the sand for a bit. Okay. We've got deciders, we've got arithmetics, we've got speakers. Do we have arithmetics? Yes, I don't know if I need arithmetics, but we've got them. Okay. So now we're going to go over to here, maybe? I don't know if that's going to fit there. This is not important, but I would actually be meaning to do something like this before. I'm just going to do it with oops, I did it again. Yeah, that's going to fit perfectly. Excellent. I hope I didn't need all that sand that I just got rid of. Now we're good. Okay. Hopefully I've got enough. Looks like I've got more than enough. Cool. So, now what I need to do is figure out how the hell I did this before. With this one. And that's just my reminder of how I did it. So is reset on top or is play on top? Play is on top. Well, that was going to make a mistake then, wasn't it? Okay, so now we set an accumulator up. Now, if I remember rightly, an accumulator has a signal called A. That is correct. Then we go and get some red wires because we've actually run out of them. It's fine, don't worry about it, it happens all the time. Then we cancel that because I like to have red wires today, not in a week's time. So, we set the accumulator up, and this is how we will know that it's working. So play, go, red wire into there. Oh, we need green wires too. Well, see, that's why I'm glad that I did this. I don't need many, but I need a couple. Something like that. So disconnect play from here. Take play from there. That. This also connects into here. So, if A is not equal 100%, then I want you to play. Okay, then that goes into there, that goes into there, and that connects into there. I don't know if those should be connected. I feel like I might have made a mistake there. Have a look at that again. They're connected only with green wires. I see, I see. I don't know if I've done that properly then. They should be connected with green wires into there. That makes sense. So then, if A does equal 100%, then it resets. So when I plug this in, I expect it to start playing music. I think it's around the wrong way. It is around the wrong way. Okay. No, it's not. Oh. Right. Right, so it's playing because A is not at 100%. And then when it hits 100, it stop. Yes. Hey. BRB everyone. We now have Britney Spears' Oops I Did It Again in the factory. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. So, now that song should only play if something's gone horribly wrong, which is a lot like life. So if we do that... Why are we not getting the music? Why are we not getting the music? We should be getting the music. Why are we not getting the music? Oh, no wait. Oh, because it doesn't have enough power to run it. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, so because it was running off this thing doesn't actually have enough power to run it on its own, but it shouldn't need to run it on its own. Okay, that should be fine then. The idea is if we ever hear "Oops, I did it again," we're in trouble. So we'll probably never really hear the full song, hopefully. But now we know that is the bad times. Okay? So now that we've got that sorted, let's get back to actually doing work on the factory. So I've used "Oops, I did it again" as a panic alarm. You know, if you ever try to break someone's house and they hit a panic button, and "Oops, I did it again" is playing, you're in trouble. Okay, now try and figure out what the hell I'm doing with the rest of the stuff. We tuck that down to 50 again because we don't need that much. In fact, I need them so rarely, but I don't want to give them up just in case. Speakers, I don't need speakers. Okay, so. Now we have the recursion problem. That's for cleaning the electrodes. Okay, why are we using the electrodes? Turn salt... No, turn sodium into salt. We'll get the sodium here. Okay. So if we get these... So, no. Wrong way around. Sodium hydroxide will turn into sodium hydroxide solution. That's good. We need a sodium hydroxide solution. Okay. Cool. Now purified water is going to become a problem very soon. We could always just heat water and then melt it. Not melt it, sorry. Clarify, no. Heat water then cool it. But that's really negative in power. Then again, power is easy to make more of, right? We've got 2 gigawatts. We're so far away from hearing Britney Spears. The last thing I want to do is hear Britney Spears in my factory. Feel kind of bad about that now. Well, that goes out of his way to get like another sweet bop in my factory, and the last thing I want to do is hear it. I'm sure he understands. Where are we getting the chlorine from? Yeah. Which we get from the salt. Which we get... Oh, see, this is the problem. We're not getting the salt just yet. Maybe we just make the 17 of these now. Or 18, rather. Which is 9 aside. That's 10. You've goofed up. For the final time, see if you've goofed up. Death is the only response. And we're going to have to do this too. And you deserve it, just to be clear. Be happy with the death you're about to receive. That sort of line is the one that makes you go, why am I not playing RimWorld right now? Sweet. Don't know what I'm doing with this. I do know what I'm doing with this hydrogen. Hydrogen. Sounds more like Selenum to Infernum to me. You know what? That game looks neat, but I will never play it. Because you need people to play it with. And I don't have people to play it with. Failing attacks or arena duels usually kills the legion of Praetors involved. Well, maybe they shouldn't have lost. If they wanted to live, maybe they shouldn't have lost. They'll be like, is this loss? Single player is decent. Oh. Not happy hydrogen? Oh, hydrogen. Yeah. Single player is decent. Okay, I didn't know. I looked at that game and thought that game just looks like a game you only want to play with friends. Or people you don't want to be friends with anymore. But I mean, look, if you were losing a friendship because of playing a video game, then maybe your friendship wasn't as sturdy as you thought. That's the way I see it anyway. Ah, okay. I remember this is like a remake of the game, if I recall correctly. Like, the game was out years and years and years ago, but it came back. Unless I am mistaken on that one. I seem to recall it's not the first release of it. It was an oldest, yeah, that's what I thought. A re-release of sorts. I remember hearing about it years ago and going, man, this game sounds awesome. But a shame I have no friends to play that game with. And then the remake came out and I'm like, well, I still don't have the friends group for that game. If it was a board game, I probably would have a friends group for that game. Well, not so much anymore. Back in the day, when I used to play long board games, which had betrayal mechanics, probably, but I don't play those games much. No, I'll go down. Did I really make that many? It does. Wow, okay. Legitimately surprised. Okay, we need to probably get the lithium salt out of that line. Chuck the lithium salt back in here. Did I stop making my red wires? I did. Okay, so that's not the right thing. That is that sorted. This requires a slightly different touch. What it truly needs. Some purified water, first off, which actually funny. No. Okay, and then it needs these things. which I have built it somehow, as usual, in the perfect place. The Touch, Stan Bush, excellent song. I do not know it. Okay, then we go like this. And then we go... Oh. Like this. Could use filter inserters, probably just easier to do that. You toss copy in the Discord. Go with the Discord because that way there's a chance that I'll actually click on it, whereas if you do it right now, I won't be clicking on it right now and I'll probably miss it. So in here is probably just a better idea. We need catalyst frames. I mean, I won't lie, it's already like a question of whether I'll click it at all. I will try to, but I get distracted easily. It is my major flaw. I don't need to tell you I get distracted easily, it's literally what the stream's about. Okay, and then that'll put out my sodium percolate and lithium... No. It'll put out my lithium percolate, which is the last thing I need. And... salt, which I need. You absolutely could not deal with running a Discord? What, you think I deal with it? It just sort of exists. No one's ever made me do anything on it. Also, hi Zoe. No one's ever made me actually have to do any moderation work on it. And that shall continue. It better continue. At worst, the most I do is like... just change a couple of things every now and then, make sure people's colours are right. Oh, I see. I see what I've messed up there. Really, that should be like that. Sorry, just a moment. Okay. Don't know what that sound was. Oh, and now my... the hell? Oh, there's a bit of Velcro, okay. Weird. So, that gives us salt and sodium percolate. Right. Small ones just kind of exist on their own until something happens. The big ones are hellish. Thankfully, I don't have to do that. I mean, I don't really need moderators for anything that I do, which I appreciate. But also, I don't have to worry about the thing that you really have to be careful about with moderation, which is if you have, like, kids on your Discord, which I don't, because Factorio doesn't tend to have a small, like a younger population. You're not even really an adult. Well, hang on. Do I need to be concerned with the jokes that I've made in the past? Older than me? Pff, that's good. I'll take it. I did it again. Crashed on the planet. God damn it, damn it. Alright, I need an adult. I am an adult. I need an adultier adult. That's good. That's fun. Okay. So then... Then we get the salt, turn it to sodium for some reason. We need extra purified water? We do. We'll figure that out later. Okay. We'll connect these two together, but not in a weird way, in like a purely consensual way. Good. Salt comes out here. The sodium percolate goes somewhere else. Oh shoot, I need to worry about the electrolyzers here. Ugh. Well, good news, what we can do is like this. And we turn it slightly, because otherwise it gon' jam. Okay. Ugh. Oh, and that's why one of your byproducts is just water. Weird byproduct, but okay. Can we use that water to become purified water? How consume water? Consume water by becoming purified water. Yeah, it's gonna work. I guess. How are we gonna make this purified water? That's the real question. Wait. How are you making enough purified water now? I have a concern. Oh, because we did that. Okay, no, that's fair. 4 of those. Okay. Whew. Alright. So what we are going to do next... So you two are happy. Plastic and carbon, match made in heaven. Brilliant. That is the 3 ingredients we need to make the lithium-ion batteries. 4 ingredients, sorry. We could set that up now, but I'd rather work on to the next step. By the next step, I mean the last step? That's where the hydrogen comes from. Where does the chlorine... Chlorine? Chloro? Comes from here. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, this is an easy one. This we... Says this is an easy one, then he realizes it's not going to work the way he wants it to. That's classic Seif right there. Okay. Connect the hydrogen to the hydrogen. Then connect the chlorine to the hydrogen. The square hole. Okay. That's going to jam at some point, but I don't really care at this point. Now, what is happening with that? That makes the water exist. We have to worry about mineralized water. I don't care about mineralized water just yet. Put in a big tank. That needs to go elsewhere. That needs to go to the purified water, which we'll do that over there. I'll figure that out in a moment. Now the sodium comes from... Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think I'd figured that one out yet. And then where's the sodium go? Goes... Okay. The sodium... Oh. For that, connect this. Okay, so the sodium, which we have not yet figured out, we've only just realized that's not the case, needs to go away. And it needs to come into here, which needs both purified water. Yep, of course it does. Doesn't everything need purified water? Alright, thank you. I'll try and check it out. Okay. And we will connect that up here because we can. Good. Then that comes into here with the salt and makes sodium hydroxide. How do we feel about that so far? I feel pretty good about that. And the sodium hydroxide then comes out here. This is a wonderful little spaghetti factory. I'm enjoying this. Comes down here and back into its little house where it can live. Okay, and then it can begin the circle of life. It's the Wheel of Fortune. So now what we need is electrodes. We have electrodes set up. No. Well, if we didn't, it'd be here. Get like 600 of them. That's more than we actually need, but let's do it. Okay, and then we're going to set the dogs out for a walk. Off you go, dogs. And then we will have lithium-ion batteries very soon. Which will have a couple of requirements and uses. We out of stuff? No, we still have plenty of these things to build. Dogs, what are you doing? Having bigger personal batteries though would be very nice. Okay, I think the dogs are tired now. We've got sleepy dogs. Oh man, Sleeping Dogs was a good game. Like, change of pace there, but Sleeping Dogs was a very good game. And I'm sad that it didn't get, you know, the attention it perhaps deserved. We need Hydroplant 3s. Do we make Hydroplant 3s? We actually do. Then why the hell? Yeah. Anything else, or is that everything? You like Sleeping Dogs? Yeah, it was a good game. I don't think it got the attention it deserved. I think it really needed more attention. The name made no sense. Okay, so it doesn't make any sense if you don't realize the dogs were sleeping. So there were dogs and they were sleeping, okay? That's all you need to understand. They were tired and they'd been barking all day And the dogs are very sleepy, so you have to be quiet not to wake them. The dogs are sleeping, yeah. They were sleeping dogs. Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm not quite sure what the meaning of the name of the game was either. Let sleeping dogs lie. Oh, I guess I can see that. I can see that logic. Don't wake the dogs up. I get it. Like that classic childhood game, don't wake daddy. Because if you wake him, then I guess he beats you. I don't know, I never played that game, but I assume that's what happens. How do we start this loop? That's what I don't understand. Never known a dog to get tired from barks. They never run out, always bark bark. Yeah, you're probably right. Bark bark, you've just said our secret word of the day. Okay. So that can go up and make the batteries. Now we just need to figure out the water and then what to do with... Well, actually, we don't even need to figure out much. We just need to... do this, right? Because I would like to still use this train line if I can help it. I'm going to build it now just to make sure I can't stuff it up. I want to stuff it up so badly. Like, someone might be like, why does he want to stuff it up? I don't know either, but I know I'm gonna, so I'm not going to let myself do it. If I don't let myself stuff it up, then I probably won't. That's the logic I'm going with anyway. Then I gotta figure out what to do with the saline water, which I guess I put on the train network? I guess. Then we probably put that too close. I did. Alright, there we go, and that should be a top-up valve. Because I would rather use this water if it's available. That's really messy, but I'll accept it. Okay. So that sorts that out. No, not quite. Mostly. Definitely sorts that out, but we need to figure out what to do with the saline water next. Okay. Run power through this. So that's my lithium cobalt oxide. My percolate is the problem to build. And then we need to deal with the inevitable problem, what do we do with the saline? Ironically enough, I probably want to run it back, have a chance to be made into something useful again. I don't know if that's irony, I'll rephrase that, it's not irony. Sounds like irony, but it's not. Isn't it ironic? Do you think? You don't. I try not to think whenever possible. Okay. That's not the one I want. That is the one I want. Like 10,000 spoons when all you needed was no spoons. I mean, it's the classic thing with that song. The most ironic part of it is that the song contains no irony. A bunch of things to piss you off. You know, if that's the sort of thing that piss you off. If it doesn't piss you off, then it doesn't really matter. Okay, connect. Awesome. And then we'll have a overflow valve just in case something ever goes wrong. And just get rid of it if it goes wrong. I don't anticipate it'll go wrong. Well, let's just prepare for that. That eventuality. So that's connected, that's connected. We need to deal with the mineralized water in the dumbest way possible, which is the way we always deal with it. Which is... Where's the mineralized water? There should be some here, right? No. Where did we work recently we had mineralized water? Sulfuric acid? Yes, it would have been here. Ah, hell, it needs 2 stations. You know what? How much mineralized water is this really going to give us, though? Almost nothing. You know what? Fine. Don't worry about it, Chief. Environmental officer won't even look here. He'll be looking for big infractions, not little ones. I know the environmental officer personally. He's like my own brother. You're looking? What are you looking at? Hmm? Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you're talking about. What are you looking at? 15 plus 3, 18. Okay. Exactly. If the environmental officer doesn't see it, we're fine. Son of a... Yes, sir. Bloody environmental officer always making me do my job properly. Where was it again that I was copying the idea from? It was here. We have mineral water at home, I know. Unfortunately, we also have an environmental officer at home. And he's mad. Like, he's actually pissed off. How can you be mad with such a cute emote? Aw, the environmental officer is adorable. And crystallize. Look at the eyebrows, how you know he's angry. It's the only way I know he's angry, to be fair. If he had no eyebrows, I wouldn't know. Reminds me of like a restaurant somewhere in Auckland. They got pinged for like having like failed their health inspection. And they were like, you know, we've spent thousands of dollars doing this all right, fixing it. We're perfect. We're the best place around. But then one cockroach came out, and then they gave us went from an A+ rating to a failed. And everyone's like, "Oh, that sucks, man. It's so unlucky. That's so bad." And it's like, bro, you don't go from A+ to a D ranking because one cockroach was seen. Like, that does not give you the A+ rating. You would lose that immediately, but you didn't have an A+ rating and then lost because one cockroach. You didn't have an A+ rating at all, in fact. You were like at a C rating and that cockroach appeared. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it was like just because they were trying to say how their food was so good and they were so safe and so health conscious. It's like, but and they'd never failed before, and they wanted to make sure they didn't lose all their customers, of course, because it's reasonable. You don't want to lose your customers, but suspicious, Just one cockroach, and all of a sudden it all goes away, huh? Yep, yep, that's what happens. That's how it works. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I respect that. But, you know, don't go around saying, "Oh no, your stuff was absolutely perfect," and the health code officer was mean. No, he's just doing his job, man. He don't give a shit about you. Nor should he, quite frankly. Okay. That should impress the nasty health officer. Oh, sorry, the environmental officer. I forgot what turtle is. It's environmental officer, not health officer. So nasty. Wink, wink. And we need water. Okay, where are we going to get regular water from? Probably up there. Wink, wink, carry on then. Wait, wink, wink would have got me out of all of that? Gosh darn it, I did so much work. I could have just winked at turtle and I would have been fine. So you might wonder why I did all that work for such a minor thing. And the answer is because I was like, it's fine, it doesn't matter. But then when someone else reminds me of my own honor code, I'm like, damn, my own honor code, I can't stuff this around, I've got to do it properly now. So I was reminded of my honor code, which is why I had to do it properly. I shouldn't need to be reminded, admittedly, but, you know. Clearly I'm not as good a person as I thought I was. But the problem is we're still not starting it because we don't have any sodium. We have no sodium because we have no salt, and we have no salt because we have no sodium percolate. We have no sodium percolate because we have no stuff. Actually, let's plug that in. Why do you not have purified water? You should have purified water. No, you've never been connected to it. Okay. Maybe we do start from this. We have no hydrochloric gas. That's the problem. One mistake with honor and you did. Man. 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 Don't worry, I got a plan for the next run. So the next run will start after we are leaving the Druids. Okay? So I'm going to do that over this week. And so the next time you'll see the party is as we're leaving the Druids next Saturday. And I've got a plan for the party. It's oops all sorcerers. Because I figured the problem is we don't have enough sorcerers. So the answer is have all sorcerers. And then we'll be fine. Because you know what sorcerers can do? Cast invisibility. And that's my plan. We don't need rogues. We just need to run. How am I going to spend my 3 spell slots? Invisibility for all of them. I don't know. It's a good question though. Because we're going to need a tank sorcerer. Maybe not all sorcerers. But all sorcerers and Karlach. 1 Karlach. Okay, so we need some... We've got a little bit of hydrogen fluoride gas that would fix this up, I think. We don't even need a lot, because once it starts, we actually have an abundance of the 2, but it needs to start first. So... Karlach is essential for every party, exactly. She needs to be a barbarian sorcerer. I love that my plan was just run with Astarion, and I forgot about the phase spiders. That's what got me, it was the bloody phase spiders. Oh. Barbecue with sauce. Sorry? I clearly got too distracted there because I had no context of the barbecue with sauce, and I'm like, I'm so confused right now. Barbarian sorcerer. Okay. I'm back with you. Yeah, it's a good one. Be proud of that one. Okay. How are we doing? Power is looking a little not as needed right now. Poor little barbarian surely got bullied at school. Oh yeah, for being a sorcerer. Why? They would have been charismatic. They would have been so charismatic and just everyone would have loved them. And of course all the sorcerers have to be wild magic, because if you're going to do something right, do it right. You know, you've got to go wild mage sorcerer. How you sort of made you call them a jock. I mean, that does remind me of like the old Forgotten Realms book for the Pools of Radiance, where basically a young wizard had wish magic. She had like 3 wishes, and one of her wishes, she didn't mean it in the way she said it. She said, "I wish I was stronger." She meant in magic, because she knew her master was going to die, and her master and best friend. And instead this just made her super buff. And so for that whole series, every time she was just like but she was like just a really sort of meek sort of character. I don't remember her name or anything about her, I just remember that was funny. It's like, this is not what I wanted. Oh yeah, no, nothing is more fun than the wild magic table. Especially if you roll the thing... I don't think Baldur's Gate has this one, but the one that says roll more on the table. And I had that one once and I was just like, guys, I don't feel too good. And then I just bamfed away. And meanwhile, it's just a unicorn appears and it's just like all sorts of shit's happening. The party's like, we do not know what happened. And I'm like, I can't be there to explain what just happened. I just know that the party's in danger right now. And it was entirely my fault. Okay. So I don't even want too much of this. I just need a little bit to get us started. It's like a sourdough. I just need a sourdough amount of hydrogen chloride. They find that their realms have been forgotten. God, I love that. That's a good joke. Forgotten realms. We were all afraid this day was going to happen. Thankfully, wild magic is not that terrifying. Okay, I think this now starts the cycle. But we did have a unicorn appear, and we were dealing with like evil druids, and it's like, does the unicorn know what's happening? And it's like, unicorns from the Feywild, the unicorn is probably one of the only things that is willing to talk to you that actually does understand what's happening. And we're just like, hooray! And the DM is like, what were the chances a unicorn would appear from the Feywild at this exact moment? The DM's just like, yeah, okay. This is fine. Again, great DM. I have so much respect for this guy. He's so cool. Oh, we're so close to finishing off Tomb of Annihilation. We're on the last level. Like, last floor. Hope there weren't any elves in your party. Why? Why would elves be a problem around a unicorn? What am I missing? Elves don't have problems with unicorns, do they? Let's be honest, like, I thought unicorns hated elves. Indie unicorn elves? Half unicorns, I don't want to know. Elf. I'm not seeing anything about that. At a glance, but I could be missing something. Oops. I mean, it could be a homebrew thing then. Okay, we have officially... Oh, let's... God's sake, game. Why did you think I would want to do that? I didn't want to do that. I don't know why I'm blaming the game. It's clearly me that's at fault. Okay. Are we good? I think we're good. Now we just gotta figure out what's jammed. That being is fine, that's fine. That's fine. Not enough hydrogen chloride. Why not? Oh, because we never put my electrolyzers in there. Okay. Yeah, that'll stop everything from working really quickly. Always fun when things are a bit different than you expect them to be. I like the elves in the I'm a Spider So What series. What the hell is the I'm a Spider So What series? What is this? This sounds like a Japanese thing. Got the sort of name that a Japanese thing would have. An anime or something. Okay. So then what I would like to do is I would like to have a way to get more hydrogen chloride out of the system. I just feel like hydrogen chloride out of the system to have. In fact, what we could do right here is do Isekai anime. Yep, that's what it sounded like. Certainly sounded Isekai anime. The only Isekai anime I've ever watched was Konosuba, which I don't think is an uncommon one for people who have watched, because that's probably the one that sort of got really popular. I think it wasn't that the I could be wrong, but was that the one that like made the genre kind of explode? As I said, could be wrong on that one. You see the main girl spider is she. Bleach. Bleach isn't isekai. Is it? Bleach doesn't die and go to another world. Yeah. It's all about die. You gotta die and then go to a world where you kind of understand it's a fantasy world and therefore you can manipulate it to your advantage. Just dying is not enough. Like, Bleach is almost just battle anime, like, you know, your Dragon Balls and shit, sometimes. You don't have to die, you have to end up in another world where you can't get back. That's true, that's fair, I respect that. Let's just put some of these signals down, just to make sure things move a little bit better. Okay. That should sort things out. Dying is the lazy hand-waving way to explain it. I mean, yeah, pretty much. Okay, so now what I'd like to do is get a plan for the hydrogen chloride to leave. And I would imagine this has no train limit. So we're going to put a train limit on it. And then we go as overflow only. You can leave. Yes. Yu Hakusho, isn't Yu Hakusho like he's still on Earth, like he can go back? He's just doing like detective-y shit. Not really detective-y shit, but just fighting people because the gods want him to. Particularly the baby. Baby God. I am so far behind on anime. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know what the kids are watching anymore. He did die to get his powers. That's true. It doesn't make it isekai. I don't know. Probably not. Again, I don't know if it's isekai because really it's just battle anime. Then again, what is he? I don't know. I can't quantify things. I'm not an anime nerd anymore. I didn't pay my membership fees, so I don't know what's going on in that space anymore. Hydro. And then we power it. I mean, when you die, you can't go back home. That's the easy way to never go back home, right? You're dead. Can't go back home if you're dead. I don't disagree with what I did there. I just want to do it slightly more elegantly. Not even elegantly, I just want to do it so there's less chance of it all going horribly wrong in the future. Yeah, we have no chlorine. Chlorine? Chlorine. Why? Wait, where did all my... Force. Blacklist. Electrolyzers. Let's try that again, shall we? And now we've got lots of chlorine again. One isekai with low battle content is Fluffy Paradise. What a name! I say again, I'm so far behind all the anime, you could say one of these names and I'd be like, yeah, it's probably real. I don't know anymore. It all could be real for all I know these days. We can do an overflow valve into a vent. Even mind, we're trying to use it so that it keeps the rule of we're not allowed to waste stuff. Trying to use it. So that way, if the environmental officer comes along, I am still fulfilling my criteria. I know he comes around because he was just talking about isekai. Imagine that, like, the environmental officer is around trying to distract him with talk about isekai anime, it might work. One thing I know about environmental officers, they love talking about isekai anime. Yeah, I think we're good now. We are not good. Why is that not working? I think. Okay. SeiferKatt. Yes, sorry. We're toggling it now. Ah! The main character is reincarnated into a world where their fondness for animals is a key component. Wonderful. That's what I like to hear. Good on her. Bet someone speaks. Oh wait, the tale of SeiferKatt. He gets hit by a train, sent to an island where he must build a factory. I mean, it's that classic thing, right? Where people go, if you were killed and had to live a year in your life in a video game, the last video game you played, how screwed would you be? And I'm like, it's just Factorio, bro. It's always Factorio. I can't carry 300 nuclear reactors, but I'll probably be okay. You give me like a full year to just play Seablock, I would have FTL rockets being launched every minute. Like, the FTL rockets would be launched every minute, not a rocket every minute. The FTL rockets would be launched every minute. And it would be glorious. You get the engineer skills and knowledge. Well, I don't think this guy's very smart. Look at him. Look at this doofus. He's always looking around. He has no idea what's happening. I don't think he's doing any of it by hand. He's got a machine that does it. He's like got a replicator on his back. Rather than just taking energy, it has to take, I don't know, bees. It has to have the raw resources. Also SeiferKatt quality. That's always concerning. Oh, did I miss... Wait, hang on. I missed the quality. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Quality has gone up. We are at uncommon quality. They reminding as if I noticed it before. Okay. Lithium-ion batteries exist. You don't know how to smelt copper ore into plates? It's really easy. Just make them real hot. Flirt with them a little bit. Gets them every time. Gets them all hard to the collar and then just flattens them. Can't help but notice we don't have enough of this stuff going through. Why not? Have enough of this stuff coming through? Why not? We don't have enough of this stuff coming through. Right, and therein lies a problem. We don't have a lot of sodium hydroxide. Someone my Inspector persona distracted me. Can't even be mad about that. You're right, it's what happened. Okay. Okay, I think what we need to do is go to a forbidden part of the factory. Inspector is also a fun... Oh, Inspector. Okay. So, good news, we have lithium-ion batteries. That's huge. I don't know what we're doing with them just yet, but it's huge. Actually, what can we do with these ion batteries? Same things. Personal batteries, accumulators, flying robot frames, capacitors. I mean, that's why we built them. Okay, so it's not a huge number of things, but personal batteries would be pretty good. I don't think we need a lot of them, so I'm going to come over here. Paranormal fixes dealing with various problems involving spirits and monsters. Tales all this time, really, isn't it? Okay. Okay. We do not need any more of those. What I do want to do is go down to the aluminium base because I know that makes more sodium hydroxide than I can shake a stick at. And I feel like I need another way of getting sodium hydroxide in a rapid sort of fashion. I love this train. No, again, I don't think the skills and the knowledge of the engineer matters. I think the machines do it all and the engineer's suit does it all. I think he just walks around. That being said, unrelated, I will always love when you do something in a video game easily that you should accidentally that you shouldn't be able to do. What I mean is, like, for instance, have you ever played a game and you're going to go open a door but instead you jump? You're like, that's not what I wanted to do. And then you try to open the door again, you jump again because it's the same key. You know, you got to be closer to the door. Imagine doing that, like just walking up to a door and accidentally jumping. It's so funny to me. Say Apple jumps, exactly. But it's just, I don't know. I just love it. It's so funnily stupid. Okay. One has a train in it sometimes. One. I don't know how long this is going to be useful for, but we're going to use it for a little while anyway. The important thing is it's making the stuff. Oh no. We end up with a recursion thing if we do that. Because it'll then just drop to itself. Okay, so 375. 4. Well, okay, here's what we do. That's right, we do nothing. Let's try that again, except this time let's actually have electrolyzers on me. Electrolyzers. You know what, I don't even need to do... You know what? I don't need to do that. I know a train that has an electrolyzer on it. There is a train up here that has electrolyzers for some bizarre reason that I will never do again. Okay, so what we are going to do though is get rid of this station and turn this into an unused. Okay. We will keep this for no real reason. I don't know why we'd ever need this station again, but... Okay. We upgrade those, which then makes 5 per second, and this uses 4. Therefore, that pushes that number up, and everything starts to work just a bit better. And so if for any reason we stop making these, for instance we run out of jive chunks, then we're okay. That shouldn't be doing that. I change how that works, I think. I'm going to put a pump here. And if it's under 50... You know what? That's not how you do anything. Silly, silly, silly. So I really prefer it to use from here rather than using distilleries or the salination plants. Quantium's fine. Jive is trying to come in, but it is jammed. Interesting. It shouldn't be jammed. I mean, that's the dumbest sentence ever, right? Why is it jammed? It shouldn't be jammed. Yeah, I know it shouldn't be jammed, and yet it is, isn't it? Idiot. I clearly ordered jelly. Come on now. Why are you jammed? Because that is no way to signal anything, because you are a fool. Wow, what do you know? It was jammed by the thing I was literally working on. What a gosh darn surprise. Not like that, it always happens. Whenever something's jammed, I should just look at the thing I'm literally working on, because that's usually the problem. I'm okay. Yeah. Yelling that right now. Alright, so if we go and drop off sodium hydroxide, I just want to make sure this is working. Some of these trains are faster than others, let's remember that. I like how fast they have to, like how far they have to start slowing down from just to not crash. I'm glad these trains are better drivers than I am. You not have anything going one train limit? You don't. Okay. So the train doesn't want to go anywhere. It means something stupid. What is stupid? Something up here is stupid. I am correct. Now you can't go there because there's a train in the way. Because something else is stupid. Now you work. You drop off the sodium hydroxide you have. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Alright, and so that's now getting through all that. That's making that. That's making my batteries. Life is good. Out of curiosity, do these batteries hold 50? I would be better off grabbing a couple of sneaky batteries. Just a couple. You know, I don't want to be a pervert or anything. Just grab a couple of sneaky batteries. Yeah, maybe. You know what? Perverts get it rough. It's fine. That took a dark turn immediately. Now we will walk them back just because it's probably good to do that. And that'll allow the bots to make up more of the factory pieces. How difficult would it be to make another portable fusion reactor? Because I clearly need one. Hello. Thank you. How are you feeling? Okay. Hydrate? We can redeem hydrate. Okay. We are slowly getting there. I think the only thing we really need now is millions upon millions of inserters. Which is easily sorted. I'd like some regular batteries to be made as well. I really just want to upgrade how much power I can have so when I do these builds, because it's only for short times, that's the thing. They're never long-term builds. Because I run out of resources before it becomes a problem. Oh. Right now I have no batteries on me whatsoever. Clever. Real cool. So what I'd like to do is make... Oh, I need blue chips, do I? Where can I get blue chips in this economy from? Yeah. I need batteries and steel plates. Okay. Those two things should not be difficult to find. Batteries. Steel plates. Put the things back that I don't need. Okay, so that'll give me a lot more extra power, which is going to be very good to have. Everything's stopped. Why? Why do we have 180? Oh god, I see. Problem exists between keyboard and chair. Again. Really gotta get that problem sorted out one day. Okay, but the good news is lithium-ion batteries are made. That should fix it. Feeling much better about this now. So really what this little arc does is just turns back whatever I can of the salt back into the facility. And so it allows us to recycle a little bit. It's not ideal, it's not, I would like to recycle more, but you can't make that more efficient than it already is. Actually, I stand corrected. There is more work that can be done. With a bit of productivity efficiency in there, you can probably get a lot more done. It'd be a lot better. I'd like to point out that we have made 18 minerals from this. But the point is, we're not wasting it. It's 18 minerals we wouldn't have had otherwise. Okay. We do need to get more productivity regardless. So, do we have anything built in here? 514, that's not nothing. Let's go increase some efficiencies. Let's go burn my power to the ground. Meanwhile, while burning our power to the ground, oh. Yeah, why are these not making things? What, insulated wire? What? What? Why are we not making insulated wire? What? Huh? Input full. Oh no. Got too much ethanol gas. Okay. I guess we have to go fix that in a moment. That's annoying. Anyway, I'm currently on my track for a track for a train. Looking for a train. That'll do. What am I doing with ethanol? Can make ethylene. What can I do with ethylene? Polyethylene. Oh. Really, make plastic is the answer. Then if we can productivity module these, which is going to be expensive, but I don't really care. We have plenty of power. We've got 2 gigawatts of power that's barely being touched. What's wrong, honey? You've barely touched your plutonium power. Okay, so my batteries are still running out, unfortunately, but that's okay. So I'm thinking what I need to do now is fix the insulated wires. I don't really know how I can fix it much without putting just a vent in just for the moment. I think that's what we're going to do. Just a temporary vent. Overflow. Can we not make overflow? Okay, just hit every button. That seems like a good idea. Try that again, shall we? We don't make overflows. Fascinating. And somewhat scary. Okay, so that should start allowing to make whatever it is, what the hell we needed is to make insulated wires. What are your problem? Ethanol. That's why we're getting rid of the ethanol. Okay, no, it's figured that out. Okay. That's cool. Sometimes it just takes a second for the game to figure out what you've done. Okay, that also meant that we weren't making as many trees as we were before, but that's going to be fixed now. Okay. Cool, next step. Next step is hot. Why do I keep right-clicking? I don't know. I've got like a weird nervous right-click twitch. But you get for Twitch streaming. Always right-click. I don't think I left-click, or if I do, I don't notice it. Now I would like to go here. I want the crystal seeding. Actually, take a break. That's going too slowly. I don't like that. But it's probably jamming out things elsewhere, which I wouldn't know about it. But now, it probably works better. It does look smoother. And now I need a train to take me somewhere. There's just a cliff there. There's no reason to move it. It's just kind of there. That sulfuric wastewater just being thrown away. I'm being a poor steward for my wastewater, clearly. Okay. Back to where I was trying to go. It was here. Any moment now, dude. Hmm. Alright, so now we're here. Now the crystal seeding is what we need. What concerns me is this is probably more required. I want this filled at all times. Why are we having delays? My personal answer is because everything is too gosh darn slow. So, let's speed up everything. If we can speed up all of this, and my theory is we'll have more crystal seeding than we know what to do with. You know what? We're going to go and do another spin. I just want to go real fast. I don't want to hear any excuses. And you know what I say? What I notice when I say that? I'm seeing excuses. I said I don't want them. Then what do I get? I get excuses. Not happy. It's doing better. I noticed that. But better isn't enough. Blue, blue, purple, purple. It's an improvement. As I said, that's good. I like an improvement, but I would like more improvement. Also, that's adorably slow. Oh, that is the worst way to load a train. It's actually a bad way to load a train. This is good though, this is an improvement. I think we can go back one more time, make some more improvements. Take back some more ore crushers, because I think 10 will not cut it. I'd rather overdo it, quite frankly. When you're ready, bro. When you are ready, bro. There we go. How's that? I don't think we've got anything else coming to us. Nope. Back on the fast train. And now we wait. Oh look, there's some bots coming my way. Well, they have to get here before we leave, or they're going to be left behind again. Oh, goodbye bots. You had your chance. Your fault is that you can't go 432 kilometers per hour. I tell you what, whose fault that isn't. It's not my fault. Okay. That should make all of these go in a lot more frequently. I'm not expecting as many jams anymore. Clearly I have wished too much. Ah, my construction bots escaped. Traitors. Now these are going too slowly, but fun fact, they can be upgraded. Not only can they upgrade it, speed module them. Because I don't want anything to be holding back, ever. Like, I love how fast everything's going, but it's still kinda too slow. Yeah, the red belts are just not... the red is just not quite hacking it, is it? More faster, indeed. I don't know if this is going to help, but we're certainly going to try. I think the answer is no. Purple and red is already struggling. Because of the stone. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a... No, we speed these up. That means they have less reason to stop. So doing better, but still not enough. So, we have a drop point here. And now it's jammed, this has. It's jammed because the slurry is just going too effectively. Really can't speed that up, huh? Do we have any filters? Oh, we do. So what I'm expecting to see is this full of crystal seeding, which is wonderful because we're going to need that for our rubies. And all the other metals, of course. Gems. Sometimes rather than actually just doing better designs, you just upgrade stuff and it works better. Like, this is working well. It's smooth, you know, everything is working by design. Yeah, blue's jammed up a little bit. The only thing you can do about that, blue-reds are the common ones, so if I speed them up, it will of course jam the network, but that's okay. But the important thing is, as long as blue doesn't hold up everything, everything else will go smoothly. Blue's fine now. Every color is going as it needs to. This gets fine, this gets refined. Crystal seeding is not at the max, but it will be because the crystal catalysts are probably coming in more than we're using them. I would certainly hope so anyway. Crystal catalysts. Yeah, so we're making 1.8 thousand per minute and we're using 400. It's not a perfect system. We may very well need to do some stuff later. But there's little jams that bother me. Is it not going at the speed I want it to? I mean, I could throw speed modules into here, but that'd be reckless. Because why I would... Whoa, 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 whoa. Washing plant ones? Excuse me? The hell are you talking about? Anyway, that would be reckless and wild, and we're not going to put speed modules in there. Because that would be dangerous and immature. Anyway, so we put speed modules in there. And that should do a good job. And that should give us enough crystal seeding to be able to make all the Jimmy Gems that we need. Or at the very least, certainly make a go of it. This of course will increase my demand on sulfuric acid, but quite frankly, if that's a problem, we can always make more. But we have like 1 million sulfuric acid sitting around. That's not even hyperbole. Hyperbole? We literally have like 1 million of it sitting around. Nothing. I don't know if hyperbole is the right word there. I feel like it is. So the plan here is we get the crystal seeding. Why don't I do it now? Just real quick. I know I should be stopping for the night. Just a quick little seeding. Cheeky crystal seeding? What's cheeky crystal seeding between friends, right? Exactly. We don't need overflow valves. Fine. Where we're going, we don't need overflow valves. And then we put it in here so it doesn't go backwards. And get a bunch of crystal seeding. Because the thing is, we don't need the crystal catalysts anymore because they're all full. So now we use the seeding, which makes a ton of landfill, by the way. Oh. Apparently, some science is happening right now. We do need to get around to getting blue chips made as well. Which means we still need to get around to finishing transistors, which we never did. We never fixed transistors. Anyway, let's save, call it a day. Alright. I don't know why I like to do that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you are new here, please do consider following. I'd appreciate it. But you do what you want. I will next be streaming on Thursday. Thank you, Turtle. Streaming more of this. So if you are expecting the normal Monday stream, it will not be there. I will put a note in the Discord saying the stream's not there. Yeah, normally we'd stream tomorrow, not today, but things happen. What else can I say? Oh yes, the links. Yes. You've got youtube.com/SeiferKatt, and you've also got the Discord link where you can find information on how to enter the meme contest, on how you can win a copy of Factorio Space Age when it comes out. Courtesy of me, there's no sponsor, I just want memes. All the information there, marching for memes, exactly. Now remember, you can always submit 3 memes, so just submit a meme, just to give it a go. Yeah. It's just for fun though, right? Anyway, what else do I have to say? That's about it. Thanks so much everyone for watching. I've had a blast. I hope you've at least enjoyed yourself. And I'll see you next time. Take care.